Hello, Selena from teas.com.au. Today we're going to talk about a very special tea with a personal story going with it, and that is Sensuous Woman. We created this tea because of a little personal story, and I'm going to tell you about that. And I just want to let you know that personal stories is actually what get people attached to your product. These days, if you are still selling like the 90s, with your passive voice, this is too creative for, the tea drinkers around the world, and we have, great reputation. If you start talking stuffy like that, it's just not going to, ring the bell. Most people are just going to go, yeah, okay. Build a story behind the product, and when you create the product or promote a product, make sure that those stories come through as well. So here we go. A few years ago, I went to a Chinese doctor, and she said to me, Selena, you're not spring chicken anymore. Yeah, I know, late 30s. And she said, it's time to have a look at, preparing your body for menopause. And I kind of thought, what? Seems a bit early. She said, well, that's just it. If you can actually start to early, it's a prevention in the sense of that, you wouldn't have all those issues later on in life associated with menopause. Of course, menopause is actually a natural phase in womanhood, but the fact is that, some people have hot flushes and some people don't. Some people go through it without any issues whatsoever. And that's what she's saying. If you prepare your body now, then there is a good chance that, later on you wouldn't have all those issues associated with menopause. And that at that point, you'll be desperate to look for something, that can fix a problem quite quickly. It becomes a problem to fix. Right now, it's not a problem at all. And because of that, also, the brew or the stuff that we need to drink right now is actually very drinkable, such as what she gave us as the Sensuous Woman. That recipe has got lemongrass, Senja berries, or wuwaizi, and they are very easy to drink. It's got a sort of a lemongrassy, tangy taste to it, and you can have it hot or cold. From a lot of herbal teas I've tried, this is actually a really drinkable one. I don't mind at all. And she said, look, drink it every day if it tastes good to you. And I've been doing that for a while, and it's certainly really lovely. So Sensuous Woman is created with a story behind it, and also there is a mission behind it as well, and that is helping women who are in this 40s to prepare their body for menopause, because a lot of women around this age are really so selflessly working on creating a beautiful home, taking care of the kids. They're probably looking after a business as well. So they're very busy, and often they could be quite time poor and forgotten to take care of their health. And if you can give them something easy to take care of their body, such as, a nice herbal tea every day, that's just, little wonders in life that's going to, help them to feel calmer, happier, and that's a beautiful mission. So there you have it, a little bit about Sensuous Woman. I hope you will go back to flicking through your little, internal photo album or video library, and think about your personal story. Are there something there that you can pull out and create a tea based on that? People really love that stuff now, and I think it's going to help you to sell it as well, because you will be talking about your own personal journey, your own personal attachment to that tea, that product, and people love that stuff. And I think you will love it too, because that will become part of your mission, to help others as well. So there you have it again, Sensuous Woman.